What is up guys, my name's Den and today I'm going to show you how to make this awesome looking CSS card. Uses a lot of great concepts, simple design, looks great. Let's jump into the code. Okay, so here I am in Sublime Text, nothing complicated. The title is just profile card and I've just linked the style.css sheet, okay? Straight off the bat we're just going to have a div with an ID of card wrap, okay? And in here we're just going to make a comment and we're going to say top half, alright? So we're going to basically identify each section of the card, so if we need to come back to it, it's easy to find out where we want to be. Alright, so then we're going to have another div with a class of cover image, alright, and here there's not going to be anything because we're actually going to put that image embedded in the CSS because we want to do a lot more complicated things with it, which I'll explain a little bit later. And under here, we're going to have another div with a class of top section. Okay, and in here, it's going to be another wrap. We're going to have a div with another class. Again, there's going to be a lot of divs with profile image, okay? If I could spell. There we go. Alright, and then inside this div we're going to have a p tag with another class of a name. And this is just going to say some guy. Obviously you can put the name as whatever you feel like. Then under this we're going to have another p tag and it's going to have a class of info, okay? And this is basically just going to say what the person does, so I'm just going to put web dev. And then editor, and then writer, okay? That's the wrong icon. There we go. Nope, there we go. Okay. And then we're gonna have a button with a class of follow button. And this is obviously just going to say follow. Okay, in here we're going to have an image with a class of following icon, okay? And a source, if you're following exactly how I've said, I have the project files in the description, okay? So if you're following it with my projects, then the directory is going to be /images/people icon.svg, okay? People icon.svg. We're going to take out the alt because we're not actually using screeders in this tutorial, so don't worry about that. And that's ready to go, okay? Then we're going to have a p tag with a class of following. Okay, and here we're just going to make up some random number. I'm just going to put 800k, okay? And that's the end of that div, alright? So if we separate the bottom one, because this is the whole of the card wrap, okay? It's obviously just the top section. So now we're going to move to the middle section, okay? So under the second div, make some room, do a comment, and we're right, middle section. Alright. And then we're going to have a div, another class called middle section. And inside this div, we're going to have a p tag with a class of body text, okay? Body text, that's text, is txt. And here we're just going to write lorem. Just have a lorem. If you don't know, if you're a beginner, to be honest, you can do lorem. If you hit tab, it'll fill out some random line that you can use as filler text. But with the plugin I have, I can add the certain amount I want. But obviously you can write what you want in here, it's entirely up to you. I'm just going to write lorem 20, I think. That should probably be right. Okay, and that's literally it for the middle section. Move straight to the bottom section. Again, comment. Right, bottom section, so we know what's what. And we'll have another div again with a class of bottom section. And here we'll have another div with a class of icon wrap. And then open this. This is where all the main images are going to go. So if you remember the final design, if I go back to it quick, you can see I have like Facebook, YouTube, GitHub. That's where we're just going to put all that in one section, okay? So go back to this. And here we have image tag. This one will be, they have a class of icons. So we can refer to them all simply. This can be // images, same sort of directory if you're following it with me. Facebook icon .svg, okay. And again, just get rid of the alt because we don't need that. Now we can just copy this. Okay, so Control C, go down, Control V, one more, and then we can just change these really fast. Okay, so this is going to be YouTube icon .svg. Keep the class the same, and the last one is going to be GitHub. Okay, so GitHub, but without the icon. Okay, just .svg. Alright, so that's the HTML done. We're going to move straight on to CSS now. So before we get doing anything, we're going to jump straight to Google and grab our font that we're going to be using. So go straight to Google Fonts. Obviously you can use whatever font you want, but if you want the same sort of look, then just follow how I'm doing it. We're going to use Poppins. It's probably my favourite font, not going to lie. And then we're going to import this, okay? So click import, and then between the two style tags, we're just going to grab this bit of code, okay? I'm just going to copy that, go straight back to our code. I'm just going to Control V that in, okay? Control V if you didn't hear what I said. And then we're also going to put the font family in the body, just to play it safe, right? So copy this line here, same again. We can close that because we're not going to use it now, and we just Control V that in. All right. And before we get cracking on with the rest of the code, we're just going to override the browser's default settings, okay? So we can do what we want with padding, and it isn't messing with our design. Okay, so margin. Oh, first, a bit ahead of myself there. Star, and then margin. It's going to be 0. Padding, 0 as well. If I can spell padding. Okay, and then we're going to have a box sizing, border box, so we can do a bit more with the height. Alright, so let's get into the main code. We're going to have a min height of 100 VH. It's going to set the viewport's height to 100% of the viewport, okay? So our whole design, the whole of the body tag is going to take up the whole height of the overall viewport, okay? Then we're going to set the background to a linear gradient. So to do that, we're going to say linear gradient. We're going to set the direction to the right. Then we're going to set two swatches, okay? So the first one is going to be FF7 E5F, comma, and the next one is going to be FEB47B, okay? And if we save that quick, we can actually see what it looks like. It's a really nice gradient. So I'll go Browsersync and launch that quick. If you don't know how I'm doing that, that's a plugin I'm using called Browsersync. You might not have that on yours. If you don't, obviously you can just do the right click and open a browser, but I'm going to do it this way. Okay, let's just wait for that to load up quick. Okay, there's our look. I mean, that looks ugly as hell because we haven't added any CSS, but don't worry, you can sort of see the gradient. It's probably not the best example, but alright, we'll get straight to it. You can kind of see the gradient in this one, to be honest. It looks really nice. Alright, so let's get straight into the design, shall we? Alright, so the rest, we're also going to display a flex. I'm going to justify the content to the center. and we're going to align the items, not align self, we're going to align items to the center as well. And then we're going to set the color to a nice like yellow. This is going to be FF BA 5A. Okay. If I actually put the designs next to each other, you can kind of see more what I'm actually doing. Alright, so save that. Right, so then we get straight to card wrap. So card wrap. Here we're going to set the width to 300 pixels. We're going to set the height to 430 pixels. Then we'll have a text align of center. And we're also going to have a box shadow, which has that kind of nice shadow effect. It's going to have 0, 1 pixel, 10 pixels, 1 pixel, and black. Okay. You can't really see it in this. We can't actually sort of see what I'm doing. You see what I mean? You can kind of see the overall shape of the card now and how that black looks good. Alright, so let's carry on. We're going to have the border radius. Give that nice kind of rounded effect. So you can kind of see it in the finished design. See? Slight curve to the edges, which looks a little bit nicer. Okay, so we're going to have border radius really small of 8 pixels. Okay, alright, so we're going to set a background color of 1F, 1F, 1F. Very confusing text code, but the color itself looks pretty good. Okay, and then we're going to go jump into the cover image, I believe. So dot cover image, and this is going to have this where we're actually going to set the URL. Okay, so this is going to be this part of the design here. Okay, where the buildings are, that kind of nice top card effects. And that's where we're going to put that. Okay, so it's going to have a background URL, which is going to basically doesn't actually refer to a website. URL can literally just be a location file on your system. Okay, just if you're using the same as me, then obviously it's going to be /images/ cityscape .jpg. Okay, and that's going to be our background. I think you can see it at the minute, but that's because we haven't sorted out the rest of the code. Okay, so we're going to have a background size of cover. Okay, and we're going to set a filter of brightness. We'll set that to about 90%. Okay, that's just going to give it this kind of nice dark effects, because without it it's going to look a little bit bright. So I highly recommend doing that to any picture on your website. It just makes things pop a little bit more. Okay, and then we're going to set a height of 30%. Okay, go back to the actual designs. You kind of see it. See, now it actually pops up. All right, and we're going to set a width of 300 pixels. Okay, and there we go. You can kind of already see the card slowly coming together. Okay, and then under this, we're going to have the top section. Okay, this could be super simple. It's literally just going to have a display flex. Basically, just going to center and align everything so it looks nice. Okay, so you should notice by now stuff like content, center, align items to the center, and we're going to set the flex direction to column. Okay, so anything goes down. Okay, and then under here we're going to get cracking on with the profile image. Okay, so dot profile image, just give us a little scroll down, And here we're going to have a width of 80 pixels. We're going to have a height of the same, so 80 pixels. And we're going to have a background URL, and it's going to be ./images/profile pic.jpg, okay. Alright, then we're going to have a background size of cover. If you don't know what cover does, it basically just makes the whole image fit to the size of the div, okay, so literally just covers the entire div. So regardless of image size or anything like that, it's just going to make the whole image fit to the div, which is really valuable when you're doing any kind of design, because it allows you to do the little profile pic like you see here. You let a massive high resolution picture fit into a small little box like this. It just helps in design. You can do a lot more creative things with cover, so I highly recommend using it, okay. And we're going to have a border radius of 50%, I believe. Yep, 50%. And then we're going to have a position of relative, okay. It's going to let us basically move it down a little bit, like you can see in the final design here. And this is going to have a bottom of 40 pixels and a border of solid 1 pixel and a color of FFBA 5A. Okay, so you can already see where it's going. I mean, the text is kind of over at the minute, so it's kind of hard to see, but we'll sort out in just a minute. Okay, so .name is the next one we're going to go on. It's going to have a font size of 18 pixels. We're going to have a width of 100 pixels. And we have a position of relative again. Okay. And this is going to have a top of 70 pixels. Oh, I forgot the comma. 70 pixels. If I can write. There we go. And it's going to have a right of 96 pixels, okay. And a letter spacing of 1 pixel. Okay, so next we're going to get on the info. And don't worry if the design still looks weird, it's just because of the sizing in a minute. That'll sort itself out in just 2 seconds, okay? So, position of relative again. It's going to have a top of 70 pixels, alright? Right of 130 pixels. A font size of 11 pixels. Oh, if I can actually write 11 pixels, there we go. And a width of 200 pixels, okay. And the color is just going to be white. If we get rid of the images a second, because we don't actually need to do anything with them, it'll be a little more cleaner to see, okay. If you don't know how I did that, quick, just hover over it, and if you press the comment key, so command question mark, you can comment out code. Okay, cool little tip. Right, and the next thing is the follow button we're going to do. So dot follow button. It's going to have a position of relative. It's going to have a left of 90 pixels. Going to have a top of 10 pixels, I believe, and a font size of 12. And we're also going to have a background of none. Okay. That's basically going to remove the entire background color of it. I'm going to set the color to white. And padding of 2 pixels. Solid. Oh, what am I about? 2 pixels. 10 pixels. And then a border. It's going to be 2 pixels solid. And the color is going to be the same as what we've been using throughout the design. It's going to be FFB A5A. Okay. And then we're going to add a border radius, or paint order, a border radius of 6 pixels, a letter spacing, 2 pixels, and font family, it's going to be font family, same what we used already. Okay, so it's going to be Poppins. Comma, and then just sans serif, okay? Sans serif, okay. There you go. You kind of see a design. Okay, then we're going to have a cursor or pointer. So we can let the user know it's clickable. And then we might as well do the hover here and now, so we'll add a transition of 300 milliseconds and ease. Okay, and then we do the hover right now. So dot follower button, hover, and we're going to set the padding to 2 pixels and 15 pixels. Okay, and then we set the color to what we've been using again, so just FFB AB5A. That's definitely wrong. So FFPA. There we go, 5A. Okay. Now we check that real quick, you can kind of see what it does. It's just going to grow. So it's just going to grow a little bit, okay. If that's not a follower wrong though, that's my bad. There we go. See, it's just a nice little effect really. Really simple, but it looks super clean and sleek. Alright. So then we're going to move on to the follower icon. Dot follower icon. And it's going to have a position of relative, just like everything else we've been using so far. It's going to have a right of 120 pixels and top of 45 pixels and a width of 20 pixels and finally a width of 20 pixels and a height of auto. Okay. Ooh, and it's not follower icon, it's following icon. Okay. There we go. That actually moved then. Okay, and that's going to be a dot following. This could be a font size of 10. It's going to have a position of relative, just like everything else. It's going to have a top of 20 pixels. It's going to have a right of 69 pixels. Giggity. And a width of 25 pixels. Okay. And that didn't do anything, so I imagine I spelled following wrong. Yes, I did. What? I imagine probably most of you noticed that. So sorry about that, guys. Following. Still can't spell it. There we go. There you go. You can kind of see how it's done it. Paragraph looks a little bit weird. If I should take that out real quick, kind of see how it looks. There we go. Don't think some guys moved either, so I've probably misspelled that. Yep, I forgot to end the relative with a comma, so I didn't move down. There you go. Now you can kind of see the design looks right. Sorry about that, guys. Happens. Right. So where are we next? Okay, so we're gonna add a hover effect to the following, so underlines like in the original design. Okay, see it? Just looks nice. All right. So let's do a dot following. Really can't spell following. What is wrong with me? So following hover. It's just literally gonna have a text decoration of underline and a cursor of pointer again, just so users know it's clickable. Okay, so hover over it, you can kind of see. I just use it in a lot of designs, to be honest. It's just a nice little effect, really easy to do, and it just adds a bit more to the design. If I look at the final project, it just looks a little bit nicer. Okay. Okay, so there's not actually much left, to be honest. Let's finish up. So dot middle section. So I hope I spelled this one right. This is literally just gonna have a padding top of 8 pixels. Okay. It's gonna bump it down a little bit. And then we're gonna go to the body text. Okay, so dot body text. And then we're going to literally change the font size to 13 pixels. We're going to set padding 30 pixels. And we're going to set the color to the same color we've been using all throughout this design. Okay, so once again, it's color. Oh no, that's a lie actually. We're going to be using A7. Okay, don't know why I have like the weirdest X codes known to man, but it looks good, so I'm not going to argue. Alright. Okay, so next up is the bottom section. So dot bottom section. Scroll down a little bit. Okay, so we have a background color. Another weird hex code, guys. You ready for this? Okay, it's going to be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. It's a lot of threes. I think it's meant to be 6 threes. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That was right. I'm just going crazy. Okay, so width 100%. Height of 10%. And we set a position. Set a position to relative, okay? And we're going to set finally to top of 10 pixels. Okay, so you kind of see it pop up on the nice end. The whole design is more or less done, really. There's not much left to it, okay? You can see maybe I used a little bit more letters in the final design, but it's still the same sort of design. Okay. And as well, if you don't know what the percentages are, it's just basically going to take up a certain percent of that div. Okay, so width 100%. Oh, I can't speak. The width as 100% is to take 100% up of this div. Okay, so it's going to fit nicely and snug in the middle. And the height 10%. That's just because I want it to be a little bit more in the middle of the card, so visually it looks a bit nicer. Okay, and obviously the position relative, you know. All right, so now we finally crack on with those icons. All right. So remember to go back on our HTML quick. If you did comment out, just hover over them and control question mark again. That'll bring it back. Press Control S. You make design look ugly as hell. So let's fix that. Okay. So dot icons. Width of 30 pixels. We're going to have a height of 35 pixels. And we have a position relative, and we're going to have a top of 3 pixels, okay? And that's literally pretty much it. Okay, they look pretty nice. Okay, and I actually left out something as well, that's my bad. Okay, so we go up, it's the icon wrap I missed out. We're going to do this, basically use Flexbox to have it along the bottom all nicely, okay, like I do in the final design. Rather than, we could do it obviously with position relative, but there's no point. We can do it in one nice chunk of code and do it all looking visually nice, okay? Visually nice, is that even a saying? I don't know. Okay, but yeah, seriously, if you don't use Flexbox, I highly recommend learning more about it. I use it for everything, okay? It's probably the best thing. That and CSS Grid for positioning, it's nothing else better, okay? It's super simple to learn as well, Flexbox and CSS Grid. You go on YouTube, find a tutorial, 5-10 minutes, you're gonna know what you're doing, okay? Or if you want me to do a tutorial, obviously just leave a comment and I'd gladly just do one. Alright, okay, so it's gonna have display flex. It's gonna justify the content. This time what I'm actually gonna do is with center, we're gonna do something called space around, okay? And what this is gonna do is exactly what it says. It's just gonna fill the space around each of the things, or each of the icons. Okay, so I'll take it out quick, just gonna jump in. If I do space around, see what I mean? And right there we've already got it looking exactly how we want. I'm just going to align the items to center just for extra safety, okay? And then all we're going to do, nice and simple, is going to literally go icons, hover, and we're just going to add a nice pointer effect to the cursor. What the hell am I chatting? There's no cars in here. Okay guys, that's the tutorial done. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you actually learned a lot in this video. We did a hell of a lot of positioning relative, so if you're in a position relative pro after this video, I will be shocked because we used it pretty much f***ing everywhere. Okay, and with Flexbox as well, like a lot of positioning, and with position relative you can really come up with some super sick designs. Okay, it's like this, super simple, looks really great and professional. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave a like if you learned something, subscribe to my channel for more great content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.